spread eagle position, in which he will fall towards her as slowly as 90 miles per hour, while the other jumper will streamline his body, pitch over and head down dive, upon which he will reach speeds in excess of 200 miles per hour. Jumpers will deploy their parachutes upon reaching 2,500 feet above the ground. And there they go. The first jumper has assumed a basic spread eagle position and is falling as slowly as 90 miles per hour. The other jumper has streamlined his body and pitched over into a deadly head-down dive. He is now traveling in excess of 200 miles per hour. At this speed, he covers the distance of a football field in less than 1 second. And there's our first canopy. This means the low jumper has just reached 2,500 feet. Let's see how long it takes for the other jumper to reach that altitude. And there's our second canopy, meaning that that second jumper has just reached 2,500 feet. This means that there was approximately 3,603 feet of vertical separation between the two jumpers. A well-trained parachutist has a great deal of control over his horizontal motion in addition to the control over his vertical motion that you just saw demonstrated. And you will notice that the parachutes being flown today are not the traditional round canopies that most people think of when they think of parachutes. Rather, these canopies are square. The canopies have a vertical descent rate of 12 to 16 feet per second and can achieve forward speeds of up to 20 miles per hour, unlike their traditional round canopies, which work by simply providing enough drag to slow the jumper down to a safe landing speed. These canopies actually fly. If you look at the side of the canopy, you will notice that it is shaped like an airfoil, and indeed, these highly maneuverable canopies exhibit much of the same flight characteristics as the wing of an airplane. As the jumpers near the ground, you will notice them both pulling down on their steering lines at the same time. This is done in order to stall the canopy and reduce the 20-mile-per-hour forward speed. The jumper flares the parachute just as the pilot of an aircraft flares the plane in order to achieve the softest landing possible. And these cadets and the other cadets jumping today are at the Air Force Academy and have an opportunity to learn about parachuting, which is unique among college sports. In addition to serving as jump masters and instructors for fellow cadets at the Academy, members of the Wings of Blue participate in many types of parachute jumps, such as style, accuracy, formation freefall, night, and long delay freefall jumps performed from altitudes as high as 17,500 feet above the ground. Alright folks, as you'll notice, our first jumper is entering the landing pattern. With over 500 free fall parachute jumps, and all the way from Melbourne, Australia, give it up for Cadet First Class, Ike Luthol. And our second jumper to land from Chicago, Illinois, with 200 free fall parachute jumps and over 2 hours of free fall time. Make some noise for Cadet Second Class, Richie Brennan.